At 63, Tom Cruise's life story is far from a simple Hollywood fairy tale. It's a complex and sobering reminder of the high price of fame, relentless ambition, and the unseen costs that come with extraordinary success. From his breakout roles in Top Gun to his iconic performance in Mission Impossible, Cruise has not only achieved global fame, but has become an enduring symbol of action movie heroism. His films are synonymous with thrilling stunts, unforgettable characters, and a sense of never-give-up determination. However, behind the glitz, the action-packed blockbusters, and the multi-million-dollar paychecks lies a personal story marked by sacrifice, loneliness, and emotional strain that few truly understand. Despite his larger-than-life persona, the path that Cruise has walked is paved with personal turmoil, failed relationships, and the physical toll of a career that demanded far more than his time and talent. Cruise's relentless pursuit of perfection has led to groundbreaking achievements, but it's also been at the cost of his emotional health, his personal relationships, and at times, his happiness. Cruise's rise to fame was far from ordinary. Born on July 3, 1962 in Syracuse, New York, he had a turbulent childhood. His family life was unstable, marked by frequent relocations and the struggles of his mother and father's troubled marriage. This early adversity would later become the fuel for his relentless drive towards success. From a young age, Cruise was determined to escape the hardships of his early life and create a better future for himself. His journey into acting began as a way to escape, and it was that same desire to prove himself and rise above his circumstances that would push him to the heights of Hollywood stardom. What started as a pursuit of success eventually became an all-consuming ambition that, while earning him global fame, also alienated him from many aspects of his private life. In the 1980s, Cruise's star quickly ascended, and by the time Top Gun was released in 1986, he was already a household name. His portrayal of the daring, confident fighter pilot Maverick made him an icon, and he would go on to dominate the box office for decades to come. However, as Cruise became one of the most famous men in the world, his personal life began to unravel. His marriages, first to Mimi Rogers, then to Nicole Kidman, and later to Katie Holmes, became highly publicized and ultimately ended in divorce. His relationship with his children, particularly his daughter Suri, who was born during his marriage to Katie Holmes, has also been a source of public controversy. Cruise's devotion to his career often took precedence over his personal relationships, leading to strained marriages and broken family ties. This was compounded by his intense involvement with the Church of Scientology, a factor that has contributed to much of the public scrutiny and alienation he's faced throughout his life. Despite these personal setbacks, Cruise's career has remained a beacon of success. What sets him apart from most other stars is his commitment to performing his own stunts, even as he grows older. At 63, he is still doing some of the most physically demanding and dangerous stunts in Hollywood. In Mission Impossible Fallout, Cruise famously performed a stunt in which he leapt from one building to another, breaking his ankle in the process. Yet this injury was just another testament to his dedication to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in film. In a recent interview, he revealed that a stunt from Mission Impossible Fallout almost broke his back. The sheer physicality of these stunts is astonishing, and his work ethic remains unmatched. While this commitment has earned him admiration and respect from fans and fellow actors alike, it also comes with a heavy price. The toll on his body is undeniable. Cruise's injuries have become more frequent as the years go on, and he's often reported feeling the strain of decades of stunt work. His desire to maintain this level of physicality into his 60s speaks to his drive, but it also reveals a deeper tension. His need for control, the desire to remain at the top, and the fear of being forgotten drive him to continue pushing himself beyond what is healthy. Cruise has repeatedly stated that he intends to make movies for as long as possible, even saying that he would like to continue making movies into his hundreds. While this ambition is admirable, it also raises questions about the cost of such an unwavering pursuit of success. His desire to prove himself and remain relevant in an industry that constantly shifts has placed a strain on his personal well-being. The emotional and physical toll of this kind of career is significant, and the tragedy of Cruise's life lies not in his failure to succeed, but in the sacrifices he's made along the way. While Cruise's career and achievements are undeniably impressive, they also serve as a reminder that even the most successful individuals can suffer in silence. His association with Scientology, for example, has been a source of tension throughout his life. The church's secretive nature and its controversial practices have led to public scrutiny, with Cruise often finding himself at the center of this controversy. His unwavering commitment to the church has caused tension in his personal relationships, particularly with his ex-wife, Nicole Kidman, who has openly distanced herself from Scientology since their divorce. The influence of the church over his life and career has been well documented, and some have suggested that it has played a role in the breakdown of his family. For Cruise, however, Scientology is more than just a belief system. It is an integral part of his identity, and his connection to it has made him one of the most high-profile and polarizing figures associated with the church. The public's perception of Cruise has also been shaped by his personal life and the tabloid frenzy that has often followed him. His relationships, his role as a father, and his involvement with Scientology have been a constant source of public fascination. But despite the scrutiny, Cruise has remained committed to his career and his passion for filmmaking. He has continued to work tirelessly, often pushing himself to the brink of exhaustion, and his dedication to his craft is something that many admire. However, the toll of this constant drive for perfection is evident in the way it has affected his relationships, his health, and his overall sense of well-being. The tragedy of Tom Cruise is not that he has failed in his career or that he hasn't achieved greatness, but in that he has sacrificed so much that it's left him with little room for anything else. At 63, Tom Cruise is still one of the most successful and influential actors in Hollywood. He has made a lasting impact on the film industry and has been part of some of the most iconic films of the past few decades. However, the cost of his success is undeniable. His relentless pursuit of perfection, his need to remain relevant, and his commitment to his career have all come at a personal price. Cruise's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of ambition without balance. It's a reminder that while chasing your dreams and achieving success is important, it's also crucial to take care of yourself, to nurture your relationships, and to find peace in your personal life. The tragedy of Tom Cruise is not just in what he has given to achieve success, but in the personal toll that success has taken on him. His story serves as a reminder that sometimes the costs of success can be too high, and that true fulfillment comes not from what we achieve, but from the people we love, the balance we maintain, and the happiness we find along the way.